Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I'm very nervous about this video because A, it was so highly requested and I always feel pressure with those videos, and B, you guys went in on some of these assumptions. Obviously you can see by the title of the video that it is the reading your assumptions about me tag video, whatever you want to call it. So I asked on my Instagram yesterday for you guys to send me in your assumptions about me, and I did put on there I will not be offended because none of these offend me. I just thought it'd be a fun video, so I'm going to be reading them out. I've literally screenshotted the whole answer section, and I'm not going to choose all of them because you did actually send me so many, and thank you so much for doing that. It really helps me when you reply to stuff like that and let me know what you want to know and see or whatever. So thank you so much if you sent in your assumption. And yeah, so I'm kind of nervous. Some questions I'm not going to answer because my mother watches this video, and so does Charlie's family, so I'm not going to be answering anything rude. We're not about that on this channel, we're PG. And if maybe one day I might actually answer some deeper questions, but not today, hun. Okay, so we're just going to get straight into the video because there is loads. Like I said, I'm not going to answer every single one. I will just answer a few. I don't know why I'm so nervous to film this video. So let's start off with a nice one to ease in to the assumptions. You're a very funny girl. Well, I'll leave that to you guys to answer, whether you think I'm funny or not. Some people say I'm funny, some people say I'm not. I don't try to make you laugh, but if I do make you laugh, great. If I don't, great. But thank you for that. I guess that's a nice thing to say, I don't know. Another one. Loads of people said this, and people have said this to me my whole life. You're stuck up. I don't know why people say this about me, unless I've done something to make them think that, I don't know. But literally, even when Charlie first met me, he was like, I thought you were going to be really stuck up. And I'm just like, but why? What have I done? I don't know. I don't know, I'm not stuck up at all. I'm really... I like to think I'm really down to earth, and I don't like to judge people. I've got a very open mind, so even if you say something that shocks me a little bit, I kind of just think, oh no, that's their decision, or that's how they think. I'm very good at kind of putting myself in someone else's shoes and just being really open-minded. I don't think I'm stuck up at all, especially when I was in school or college and stuff. People did used to say to me I've got a resting bitch face, so maybe it's that. I don't know. But this person I've never met before, this particular one that said it. So do I seem that way online? I have no idea. I hope not. If you think I'm stuck up, I promise you I'm not. I promise. I don't know, just so many people say that that's their first impression of me, which is so weird, but I don't know. I guess everyone has their opinions. Okay, so you and Charlie are polar opposites from your styles. Still love you guys. Thanks, love you too. Thank you for sending in your assumption. A lot of people say this as well, and they kind of say, I don't mean to be rude, but you guys I wouldn't put you together. We don't get offended by it at all. It really doesn't bother us. I feel like when you look at us, we are polar opposites. You'd expect Charlie to be with a heavily tattooed goth girl, and then people would probably expect me to be with your typical Essex boy. Not my type at all. My type is Charlie and Charlie's type is me. So Charlie's type is blonde, quite girly, but also has all the same interests as him, and then my type is literally Charlie to a T. That kind of very heavily tattooed, and also his type of tattoos, because I feel some boys just have tons of tattoos for the sake of getting them, whereas his are art, fully pieces of art, and it's all original stuff. And yeah, so Charlie is just like my type 100%. And also I feel like a lot of people don't know this about me, but my music taste is literally like heavy metal, deathcore, metalcore, anything emo, bits of pop punk but not much. Not really into pop punk anymore, maybe like back in the day but not really anymore. And just like metal in general is my music taste, and obviously you can tell by Charlie that it's his as well, so we do have the exact same taste in music. I have actually got loads of tattoos, which I feel like people don't realise until like I wear a pair of shorts, or like I've got some here like on my body. I've got tiny little ones on my arm, I've got on the back of my neck. Like I have a lot of tattoos, but people like, you won't know unless I've got them on show. They're not like here, for example, like on my neck. And I do want to get both of my legs done. I want to get this, my left one finished and my right one done as well. And I want loads more tattoos, so we do have that in common, and we have so much in common. But I think when you first see us, like black and white, you don't, like, you wouldn't put us together, and we're not offended by that at all. Like, I don't know, everyone says it, but we're polar opposites in some things but not in everything, so we're kind of like 50-50, but I do feel like opposites attract. So yeah, this one I don't understand. I don't know, that you make loads of money. If I made loads of money, would I still be living at home? No. I just make like normal money, I really do, and I feel like I just don't really go out a lot, so I spend my money differently. So I guess you could say you don't, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I guess you guys see stuff that I buy, but I don't have loads of money. Like, I really don't. I wish I did, but at the moment, no, I do not. Otherwise I would not be living at home. I would be driving my dream car in my own house. So yeah, I don't make loads of money. I wish I did, and thank you, but I don't. Someone said you're beautiful. Thank you, that's very sweet of you. Another one, you want children soon, PS you're so pretty. Thank you so much, that's so sweet of you. I want children 110%. Me and Charlie both want the same amount of children. We both want like the same, like if we could choose, obviously it doesn't matter because we love them either way, but if we could choose, we would have 2 boys and 1 girl. We've both always said the same, and we already have our names planned. We are that couple. But for me, I'm in no rush, and neither is Charlie. We kind of both want to work on our careers first. That is our most important thing at the moment. So we want to get to where we want to be in our careers, and then we'll look at obviously buying a home together, and then marriage and children and all that. But we are in no rush. I feel like there is such a pressure now to get married by a certain age, to move out by a certain age, to do this and this and this. I think just do it in your own time. Like, there is no rush. There is no deadline for it. Don't fall into the trap of thinking, oh my god, I've got to move out by this age. What am I going to do? I can't afford it. If you can't afford to move out and you're not ready to move out, don't move out. Like, just because other people are doesn't mean you've got to. So like, me and Charlie are the same in that we're not in a rush. And we're not going to give in to the whole like peer pressure of, oh, you've got to do this by this age, blah blah blah. We don't care. Our main focus is our careers, and that is the most important thing to both of us at the moment. We know that we want to be together for the rest of our lives. We know that we want to have children. We know that we want to do loads of stuff, but at the moment, career is 100% the most important thing to us. But yes, I do want children, just not soon. Maybe in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I don't know. Whenever it happens, whenever it's right for us. I feel like you can never be 100% ready, but just when we feel like it's right for us and we can give them everything that they need. But I do want them close together, so when we do have children, we need to have all 3 close together. You're a lightweight. How did you know? I am the biggest lightweight. I think because I hardly ever drink. I think I've drunk once this year, maybe twice. probably once, like gone out and had drinks and stuff like that. Like, I just don't, I enjoy it, but not to the point that I could do it like once a month. Like, I literally couldn't even do it once a month. I just get bored of it. But I think because I don't drink a lot, when I do drink, it affects me. Like, I'll literally get tipsy on one glass of wine. Probably before I finish that one glass, I will start to feel a little bit merry. So yes, I'm a lightweight. You were the popular girl of your school. Nope, and I'm glad I wasn't, because gonna try and not spill too much tea here, but the popular group at my school weren't nice girls at all. So I'm kind of glad that I wasn't in that group, and in fact I'm very glad. But no, I was 100% not the popular girl at my school. I had friends who were friends with the popular group, but I hate saying the popularity, it is so cringe, actually makes me feel sick. But you know what I mean. Like, every school has that group of girls that's like the popular ones, and then when you're in school you're like, oh my god, they're so cool, I want to be in the group, I want to be friends with them. But in reality they're just, most of the time, not nice people. So no, I was not the popular girl at my school. I had friends, but I also had a lot of issues at school. I hated it. I hated my school so much. I do have really, really good memories, don't get me wrong, but I was very unhappy. And yeah, school was just not a nice time for me, and like, I just hated it. I hated it so much. So no, I was not the popular girl at school. You can sing. Yes, I can. I'm not like the best, don't get me wrong. I don't really do it much anymore. But my earliest memory of singing was when I was really, really young. I went into a choir with my best friend at the time, and we were in the choir together for ages. And then I went to a musical theatre school. I went to a couple of those in my time, just kind of finding what one was right for me. And then I went to a performing arts college, and that was the dream when I was younger. But I just feel like you grow and you change. I still love singing. I love it so much. I could listen to people sing all day. And also for the past, like, how long? 3-4 years, I think. 4 years probably. I have studied opera and like classical side of singing. Absolutely love it. That is my favourite like style to sing. And yeah, so I can sing, I just don't really do it much anymore, because I just feel like my life and myself, like, I've changed and just kind of moved on slightly. But I do still enjoy it, but it's not a career path anymore for me. I mean, you never know, I never say never, but yeah, I feel like with singing you're either 100% or you just do it for fun. So yeah, but I can sing. Okay, this one is from my friend Monica. I'm not going to say who the others are from, I'm just saying this one is from Monica because I know she's watching this. Hi Monica. Monica is one of my closest friends. She said, her assumption, you were a bit of a bitch in year 2, then we became besties in year 3 upwards, now I love you. Love you too, girl. Yes. Apparently I was a bit of a bitch in year 2. How old are you in year 2? 7? No, maybe like 6, I think. I think you're in year 1. Yes, I was 6. So I was a bit of a bitch at 6 apparently. Sorry about that. Nothing I can say apart from I'm very sorry for being a bitch to you in year 2. So if I could say something to my 6-year-old self, it would be, don't be a bitch, be nice, and yeah. So I'm very sorry, Monica, but obviously love you. This one's so funny, and I've had someone say this to me before, not even that long ago. Your boyfriend is a goth. Charlie, do you want to answer this? I feel like I wouldn't class him as a goth. I don't know, I just feel like Charlie is his own style, but he has been influenced by others. Like, I know that when he was younger he went through the goth stage, the emo stage, the scene stage. You remember scene? What other little stages did he go through? Oh, his punk stage. He had like a big Mohican. Yeah, I feel like Charlie's been through every sort of like alternative stage, and he has been through that goth stage. I'm not going to show any pictures on here. I do have one. I wouldn't class him as a goth, no, but I can see why you say that, because obviously the way he looks, but he's not like a goth, but he's kind of influenced by goths. I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that. Charlie can answer that for you. You earn an income through YouTube. I wish. I really do wish, because that would be so cool. But I literally just do YouTube for the fun of it. I wanted to do it when I was younger for so long, but just never had the guts to do it. And I kind of, part of me wishes I just went for it and did it, but then another part of me thinks there's a reason why I waited, and I'm very like everything for a reason. But no, I don't earn any money from YouTube. I literally just do it because I love it. But I wish that I did, because that would be amazing. But yeah, I just do it for fun. So the next assumption is you're extremely generous and you find it hard saying no. I don't know, it's a hard one. Like, I am a very giving person, and I like people to be happy. I like to make people happy. I feel like part of a lot of that is probably true, but I'm getting so much better at it. Like, years ago, I just let people walk all over me and yeah, just control me basically. But as I've gotten older, mainly in the past like 2 to 3 years, I just don't take shit anymore. I haven't got time for it. And if someone is in my life who is making me feel like down or negative, or bringing any sort of negativity, or anyone that I feel like is very controlling and restricting, I just walk away, because I just think like I've been through too much to have my whole life ruined by people or made negative by people. And B, I don't see the point in having negativity or anything like that in your life. If you can like not have it, then obviously don't have it, because I let a lot of negative people and negative situations in as I was growing up, and I really wish that I didn't. Obviously it's made me realise now not to take crap from people. Nobody deserves that. And yes, so in answer to your assumption, I did always like say yes to people even if I didn't want to do something, because I thought I would make them happy. But I feel like at this moment in my life I can say no to people. Sometimes I still say yes when I probably shouldn't, but I'm really trying not to let people walk all over me. So yeah. So another one is you're very confident. I don't know, I feel like I'm way more confident than I ever used to be. I'm more confident in myself, I'm more confident in speaking to people, but I do feel like I lacked a lot of confidence when I was growing up, like so much, for different reasons. But I'm getting better at it, but I'm not like really super confident. I get so nervous a lot of the time and anxious to do stuff, and so I just don't do it, or I'll just like kind of keep quiet. If someone was to ask me, are you like an introvert or an extrovert, I think I'm in the middle, like bang in the middle, because I am not closer to an extrovert, I'm not closer to an introvert. So I don't know, I am confident, I'm definitely confident, but I feel like I'm confident in myself, but in some situations I'm really not confident. So yeah, it's kind of like 50-50. This really aggravates me, this assumption. Obviously, like, I hope you guys can see that I'm quite a positive person. A lot of people do say to me that I make them, oh god, hair in my mouth. A lot of people do say to me on Instagram that I do make them feel more positive, which is amazing, I'm so glad. But this person has said you're so positive because you've had an easy life. I don't feel like anybody's had an easy life. maybe some people have, I don't know, but everyone has been through stuff, and I've certainly not had an easy life. I have struggled with a lot of things and been through a lot, which, to be honest, a lot of it I never talk to anybody about, not one person, because it's just issues that I'm still dealing with, or still like recovering from, if you know what I mean. I don't know what to say, but no, like, I'm not positive because I've had an easy life. I think the reason why I'm positive is because I've been through stuff and I've hit like the rock bottom, so I never want to go back to that. So I really try to be a positive person, and I just don't let any negativity in. I haven't got time for it, and I haven't got the energy for it, and I don't need it. Nobody needs it. So yeah, that's not true at all. I'm not positive because I had an easy life. I'm positive because I changed my mindset myself, and I woke up one day and everything changed basically, and since then I've not looked back. And yeah, I feel like one day, and I said this the other day on Instagram, someone asked me, I will do a video one day in depth talking about stuff, but not yet. It's not going to be anytime soon, because I'm not really ready to, and I don't want to rush it. There's no point. I'll do it when I'm ready, if I want to. But I know that it might help a lot of people, and that would be the only reason why I do it. So one day I will, but not yet. Okay, so someone else says you have loads of friends, and then someone else said underneath, which is like similar, I assume that you are a really good friend to your friends. I have a small circle of close friends, not like a group of friends. Like, I kind of have a very good friend here, a very good friend here, a very good friend here, like that sort of thing. So I spread out, which I love that, because like, I've got a friend from senior school who I'm very close to, Courtney. She is my best friend. I've a friend, Monica. I know you're watching this, girl, love you. Hi. Shout out to Monica. I've been friends with her since I was, like she said, year 2 or year 1, whenever you start school, can't even remember. Been friends with her for a very long time. We talk pretty much every single day. And then I have like Ellie, who's my other close friend. I have friends everywhere. And then I have like people who I've been friends with since I was a baby. One girl in particular, Sophie, who was literally like my sister growing up. I just have like friends kind of spread out, but I absolutely love it because it's just nicer, and you can just go to them for different things. But yeah, I'd say that my closest friend is Courtney. You guys know Courtney, you've seen her in a few vlogs. She doesn't like to be on camera, but one day we'll get her in a video because she is so funny. Courtney is literally the funniest person. Like, I've wet myself before laughing at her. Sorry for the TMI, but she literally is that funny. We've had like such good memories together. So I will get her in a video for you guys, don't worry. I will drag her in a video. She won't like it, but we'll make her do it because she's funny, and you guys need a bit of Courtney in your life. So I don't have loads and loads of friends, but I have very close friends, who I love every single one of them equally. And it's the other girl that said I'm a good friend to my friends. I hope so. I really hope so. You have to ask them that, I don't know, but I do try my best. And yeah, look, you wanted to join, didn't you? Egg wanted to join the video today. Say hello. Mwah. Are you going to sit on my lap, sit quiet whilst I do the outro? Yeah? Good boy. Sorry if you can hear him purring. He purrs so loud. Even if I'm not stroking him, we just sit there and go purr, purr, purr. Can't even purr, but how'd you do it? So guys, that is the end of the video. I do have more assumptions on there, but this video is already half an hour long. I don't want to make it any longer because you might get bored. But what I can do is just save those ones and maybe do a part 2. I don't know, maybe do a juicier one. Could do a juicier one. That would be fun. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this answered some of your assumptions. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on Sunday for another video.